Hello and welcome back to Coin Matters channel. And the more we draw our attention to them, the more empowered the evil guys feel that they are. So even when circumstances seem bleakest, there is always a ray of hope to be discovered. Losing valuable team members is never easy, but we regroup and carry on like we should, and as you can see, we still have Gavlak on our side. Take a look at our prototype on ramp. Lingban Army and Frag Dude made this possible, and it will soon be available to the UNC student body on our test develop station. At this point, I realized that the picture we've been shown alludes to something that goes well beyond a simple entranceway. Let's analyze this picture more closely. The whole mock-up version of station is on display, which is related to my current idea. I've been advocating for this for quite some time. With everything that has been revealed today, it's clear that everything I've mentioned before, Stan, and even the term Binance, is now crystal plain for the listeners. It seems that many of my predictions from way back do in fact come to pass. But, as I noted before, there is a lot more to see than just an entrance. Insane though it may be to see on ramp. Nonetheless, observing this divergent variant of mobile base station, and everything. This is priceless in my book. We need this right now. In fact, we need this specifically. You've got Frank commenting that this is exactly what's needed, people to pick themselves up, remount, regroup, and keep moving forward despite the fact that they know they'll have to fight for every inch of progress they make. And there will be 100 people who feel threatened by our community's potential to overshadow those around us. My best piece of advice for future people who get on board the L1 team is to dox yourself in a legal professional manner if you're going to dox yourself, and people need to understand TFL is not going to willingly hand us this repack. Okay? If you follow the rules, no one will ever know your personal information. It really is that easy. I'm still going to put in effort, and I'm currently collaborating with Steve's LBA, Luntburn Army. I've been going back and forth, making sure that the new team leaders will carry on my efforts to get the new station infrastructure approved, proposed, and implemented, and finally handed off to the LCD RCDs. We have a long way to go, and it's going to take a lot of hard work before we can call LUNC home. Also, remember what I said in the last video? These evil actors are not going to stop using nuclear weapons. They will not stop trying to eliminate everybody who supports progress down this chain. What therefore should we expect to occur? The spotlight that had been on LBA Frag has shifted to these individuals. After these individuals are removed, if removed, they will target anyone else. And right now, my most substantial notion is that they obliterate Lunar Classic, and the USTC Reg Repack team is like, well, you know why? Why are we repegging Luke when we could just travel to the moon and settle things once and for all? And, you know, that's something we need to grasp. Our supply chain will benefit by billions of dollars, while theirs will suffer. Okay, the dangers are real and they exist. As a group, we'll have an easier time moving forward if we can better comprehend these dangers and identify the bad individuals behind them. I mean, we all know that change is bad. We observed Ed taking a stroll. That's the kind of thing nobody ever expected to see. We noticed him out and about. He's considering starting his own chain at the moment. Therefore, Prejudgment walked okay. Other people have walked before, and the thing is, they always seem to achieve their goals by doing this. And I'm expecting that because these present folks appear to be regular folks, they'll be able to. They don't think they're intriguing, and they don't give a damn about how they come across to the general public. They give off the impression of being developers, which may be a positive thing for us. We do know that 3 of the current members will remain. And that's just me giving ick about Superman, sorry about that, Z. As we can plainly see in the graphic, our side is already taking control of the situation and minimizing the damage, which is exactly what we hope to see from Superman. Because the problem is that we keep progressing like in these groups, we need to see this attack, band together stronger, become stronger, and continue to together forward as one. However, the number of these subgroups is decreasing. As they leave, it becomes clear that they were observed. As time goes on, it becomes more and more clear that certain people were just incredibly horrible for this blockchain, despite any good intentions they may have had. At this point, the bad guys need to receive nothing in the way of attention. What Gavin has proposed to us is crucial, therefore we must give it our full attention right now. I think our idea has a good chance of passing this time around, and it's been up for a while now. And, we're not going to see validators like Terra rebel by not voting rather than abstaining or casting a no vote because they don't want to see it pushed to a quorum, but the sleeping giants themselves are all nodes that were in Paris the last time the proposal was up for a vote. I have faith that this time all nodes will cast a vote, even if it's to abstain. The current percentage is 56%. Yes, 8.85%? No. As the number of yes votes is greater than the number of no votes, the motion will pass if quorum is reached. You can see why it makes me so pleased and excited to see Gavin suddenly declaring, "Look, hey, we've got this on ramp here." And, he's dropped a bomb with this, because, as I said, you're seeing the forked version of Station, which we would all go over to utilizing if that proposal passes. We don't want to be under TFL's thumb any longer. That's why it took a month before they updated us. We have to stop waiting for information from TFL, which is why everything takes so long. The only way to put a stop to it is to approve a proposal like this one. If the validators you're working with are the kind to ignore suggestions like this and consistently vote against free tools that increase decentralization, you might want to reevaluate your delegation strategy. I would stop and think, wait a minute, this person isn't doing anything, and then continue on. Nothing is being constructed at this location. In reality, they're constructing on existing blockchains. I don't understand why I should back this individual if they refuse to vote on proposals or consistently vote against them to keep the blockchain from improving. For whatever reason, I have faith that moving forward with a smaller, refined crew will allow us to get more done and make the process more simplified. Perhaps this is one of those times when I feel both relieved and optimistic about the prospect of resuming productive collaboration with LBA. We have the backing of some really impressive folks in the field to get this mobile station scenario fixed everywhere. So many influential people whose opinions are taken seriously because of their high intellectual standing agree with Stratco that this is a fantastic concept. What's more, we don't have to pay anything to get started. The first half stands on its own even if we never get to the second. However, I fail to identify the flaws in this plan. It's completely bonkers. Is it ramps you're hoping to see? Obviously, we do. Is TFL planning to consolidate our resources into one central location? And will we begin? No, it will take them a long time to finish. We can expect to be subjected to many audits and inspections. Now is a moment of transition. But fundamental change begins with individuals like yourself who empower validators such as all nodes with 15% to 16% voting power. That simply because those people believe that just staking with them is the best thing that they can do, when in reality, you should delegate with someone who is making the effort to be present in as many areas as possible, build as many projects as they can, and provide food and water for the blockchain. Fi, tell me what you think of the fact that some people are afraid to fight because they might get an X painted on their back. I'm overjoyed to see it finally on the loading dock. In other words, let's dig a little more into this. Our new station has branched off from here. At the moment, it's hard to imagine anything finer. In a word, not much. Please vote this through. Let's get this passed and let's get going. Show the bad guys and the shoulder people who want to see this blockchain fail that they won't succeed. Show them that damage control and additional CUDA rounds won't stop us from moving forward. Show them that this is financial advice they should heed. We're not going anywhere. Avoid putting yourself in the path of con artists. Keep an eye out for duplicates. Keep an eye out for imposters claiming to be me, for they do exist. I've already dropped a comment and a subscribe to my channel. See you later, bye.